Hello, Jim Distortion here from the studio doing a daily short for Distortion's Got Issues. I wanted to talk to you about all kinds of things. I'm nervous, right? I'm nervous, there's the camera. We are recording the first live show today, which for you will be yesterday because today is Wednesday and tomorrow you'll see this and that's Thursday. Oh God, it's so confusing. So you're time travelers. When you start out something new and you don't know how it's going to go, and then you get this trepidation and you have this feeling that you really don't want to do it, you don't want to make these things happen, you just want to do it. But that is one feeling that you can fight against. Of course, when you start something new and you do something and you don't know whether it's going to fail, or you think you can't do it, if you get to that situation, then all you have to do is have the strength of mind to carry through it. Yes, it worries me that it won't work or no one will watch it or whatever, but if you start doing things for numbers, that's when you've got a problem. Social media has built this world where we are only validated by our pictures getting likes and people commenting on it. So you post a picture of your dog at 7:30 in the morning, which I do quite often, because I take her for walks early and it's dark, and normally she doesn't want to get up, and I sure as hell don't. So you take a picture of that and you put it on, and then you're gratified to see that 30 people have actually bothered to like it. But one day you post something and no one likes it, and you think, I'm not popular anymore. No one cares about Lily, my dog, or me. And you just think, what's happened? What actually happened was that day people decided to actually live their lives and come off their computers and all that. How much of this time should we give to these things, How much time should we give over to worrying about how many likes we get on something? Answer, none at all. Excuse me. When I started doing these videos, and I've done quite a few now, I realised that I could not cope with looking at how many watches, how many likes, what people are doing, how it works. Because if I did that, I was doing it for the wrong reasons. I'm doing this because I want to. And also, it should be said, in this modern age where you have the internet and you can have a voice and an opinion that people will listen to. Yeah, you have YouTube, which is an amazing thing. You make a video on your phone. This is my phone. Yeah, you make that video, you talk about what you feel impassioned about, what's inside your brain, how you think you've got through life. I'm only doing it from my own experiences and telling you what's going on with me and how I've lived through what I've done, because I've lived quite a broad life. I've lived a life that's been quite exciting, it's been dull in spaces, I've been ill, I've been good, I've been an addict, I've not, I've been, stupid, and I've been intelligent. And basically all of these things, I'm hoping that somebody watches this, not necessarily to agree with me either. I've always wanted to be a conduit for conversation. I've said that, I haven't said it for a while though. So, all of these things are done because then maybe someone can get help, they can see a way through, or they can argue with me and find their own conclusions to the problems. So, trepidation about things like likes and social media and watches, don't care about that. Use this amazing opportunity that we have. You have a voice, you have an opinion. People will share that opinion, and like-minded people grouping together can make a difference. In this massively uncertain political world we're living in right now, last night the Prime Minister of England, Theresa May, was asked to have a vote of no confidence after losing a majority vote to such an extent that her basically, she's all confidence in her is gone. There is no parliament that can resurrect from her. If she wins this vote of no confidence today, which I can't see, then still everyone knows that she has no power in parliament. So therefore is a useless pawn in a game that isn't worth playing. Brexit is a confusing time. Brussels are saying that you either take the deal that they're giving, or we don't have a Brexit at all, so we go out with no deal, which means that we have no trade agreements, no anything. We shouldn't be bullied by Europe either. This is about our country. But also, I tell you, the worst part of this Brexit is no one knows what they're doing. No one knows how this is going to come out. It's unprecedented, uncharted water, and we're all behaving like idiots. Okay, people for Brexit and who are against Brexit on social media using memes and pictures and rubbish that has no basis in truth to formulate points that don't matter. The point is that this decision should never have been given to the people in the first place. Yeah, you don't have politicians paid thousands and thousands of pounds a year to make decisions, yeah, for us, and then tell the people, well, actually, it's down to you. So David Cameron, you know, nice coward move, well done. I'm going to dump this on the country and I'm going to leave. Well, congratulations, right? So I don't want to get drawn into public, anxiety or angst about Brexit. That's not something I want to talk about. When you have a new thing that you want to take hold of, yeah, follow it through, push it through, do everything you can to make it work, because at the end of the day, you have this marvelous opportunity to say what you want to do. You can video your life, you can walk the dog, right? Take a video of it, put it on YouTube and people will watch it, and you know, you get gratified by the fact that people are watching you outside, because some people can't get outside. Do you know what I mean? So anything is valid. What I'm trying to do is give my opinions on things to, you know, to show the way I live, and maybe someone will learn from that. If no one watches it, it's okay. If no one agrees with me or anything, it's okay. So what I'm saying to you is, yeah, I'm trepidatious about doing these big shows tonight, but I'm going to do it. Me and Simon Underground, who, you know, the leader of underground music, look him up because he's an interesting fella. He and I will be discussing lots of topics. We're going to talk about what we're going to talk about before we start recording, so we know what we're doing, and then we're going to get on with it, and we'll see what happens. If we fall flat on our faces, then you can all laugh at us. But if not, we can still say we tried something and it didn't work, or we tried something and it did work and it was amazing and we had a great time. How are you going to know until you try? See? How are you going to know until you try? Can you do the... Yeah. Most of you have. But also, watch yesterday's, because that was about business and being down, about, you know, taking things personally. If you take things personally, sometimes you lose your way. All right, I'll speak to you tomorrow. Take care.